What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. DMZ missions are where it's at, and specifically today we're looking at a mission called Eye in the Sky, which is for the Black Mous faction in DMZ. And this mission seems incredibly difficult due to the fact of it wanting you to loot 5 airplane supply drops in one deployment, but in actual fact it is a lot easier to do than it seems. I will share some general tips as to how you can get this accomplished as fast as possible, and most likely you can get this done in one drop. Every round of DMZ starts with 25 minutes on the clock, and once those 25 minutes are depleted, the radioactive ring starts expanding, giving us another 8 to 10 minutes to find extraction on the map before the map as a whole comes to an end. Now, those of you that have gotten deep into a DMZ match will know that around about where you have 10 minutes left of that first 25 minutes, we see a message popping up saying supply drops incoming. And it's at that point in time when a plane flies over a certain portion of the map and shits out 3 crates that we can go over and loot. Now, these usually fall kind of close to one another, and this gives you 3 of the 5 that you need. And this is the reason why I originally thought that this mission was going to be difficult, since there would probably be some more chests that fall later on, right before the end of the match, which you would have to make some kind of mad race for and find. That is definitely not the case, and you only ever see these 3 supply drops from that particular type of activity. The other 2 for the 5 that you need to complete needs to come from somewhere else. And the good news is you have several sources of actually getting additional supply drops that you can loot that will give you credit for this and get you to that lucky number 5. The other 2 ways which you'll need to look at to get to that number 5 involves either shooting down the commander helo, you know, the irritating hind helicopter that flies around with the loud halo going the whole time. When you shoot this helicopter down, a supply box falls out of this boss as well, and looting that box also counts towards this goal of 5. And then secondly, you also have, of course, the SAM sites, which spawn all across the map and which you can capture. Once you capture a SAM site, this SAM site will start tracking airplanes that fly over the DMZ and shoot them down, thereby dropping their cargo in the form of a supply drop as well somewhere on the map. Now, this also counts to the 5. So you will have to use a combination of these 3 things to get you to your number 5. The good news is that you can loot other people's SAM site shot down planes as well. So you don't necessarily have to hack a SAM site. What you can do is you can hang around near an enemy SAM site that has been hacked, and as soon as that thing fires and you see the supply drops coming down, you can race over there and potentially beat those guys to it. In fact, most players hack these SAM sites and then let them shoot down planes and never actually go loot it, because of course this is involved in other missions, shooting down planes and so on. So sometimes they just get them shot down and they don't even go check, so that's really cool. But also, one other thing which is super important is that most of the times when other players loot these, they will leave things in those boxes that they don't want, whether that's ammo or a weapon or something like that. Now, as long as there's something left in these boxes, it will still count as a loot and will still count towards your number 5, even if you're not the first person to loot it. So that definitely makes this mission a hell of a lot easier than it seems right at the beginning. And once I came to terms with this, once I realized that that is all you needed to do this, I essentially was able to finish this in one drop. So hopefully the same is true for you, and you can get this done easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Let me know in the comments down below which other missions in the DMZ you're struggling with. Have a look at the channel. I have a whole bunch of other videos specifically on key locations, as well as mission briefings on there. And let me know anything else that you'd like me to add to the list. I'm currently still prepping a whole bunch of videos coming to the channel. But it's super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. And until next video, fucking cheers.
They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.